Alright, alright, alright. Ready for some more mysteries? I am going to try to see how all this DLC does. Do one DLC. So, Roy, how you liking it here at Ninth? Excited your old district? Thankfully, no, there were some strange things going on there, Cliff. Detective Samson and Save Up? We've got one for you. Hope you didn't speak too soon. Sins of New Wells. An old friend returns in. Sins of New Wells. So much a new district means business as usual. Okay. So 4. I could probably do that one day. Of course, it's got a big story to it. So yeah, the goal is to try and do this whole one DLC pack today, and then I'll do the next one next time, and then the next one next time, and the next one next time, and then the game will be done. But we'll see how that goes, actually. Following orders. A deadly pursuit. Alright. Can you describe the car that was in lot 4 when all this occurred? Sorry, I don't remember. There must not have been anything remarkable about her. Well, how about their order? Do you remember that? Sure. 2 burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise wrap. What about lot 2's order? That one's easy. A chicken royal meal with tomato sauce. Okay. Saw the man in the red jacket speed away on his scooter. Oh, is that the guy from the title screen? Then the cook stormed out from the kitchen and cried, "Some bearded guy just stole the extra sour sauce." Straight after, all the young gentlemen left in the most magnificent car, painted like a tiger it was. Tiger with a lion's mane. Then we went back to our meals. A few minutes later, though, we heard distant thunder. Odd, given the weather. I was bringing out an order for lot 2 when all of a sudden some bearded freaky freak whizzed up to me on a scooter, twisted my arm, and snatched the bag right out from my hand. Do you remember what the order was for? The order? It was a chicken royal meal with barbecue sauce. Why? No matter. How was lot 4? What did they order? 2 burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise wrap. I don't see what. Please describe the car from lot 4. I've seen so many cars today, I really can't remember. So she is giving a different order than her coworker did. He said chicken royal with tomato. Yeah, she says chicken royal with barbecue. Okay. By seeking the advice of upstanding community members like my new partner in the Heritage Project, we would crack down on criminals like the Andier gang. Sure, the Andiers are weaker, but the rivals have filled the void. Those thugs and white ties are everywhere now. Property values are up, and we're working to renew historical buildings. I mean, gentrification is increasing the cost of living. Crime is down, the drug trade is down. Are you kidding? I see euphoric synthetic serotonin being dealt on every other street corner. While my partner here interviewed the waitress, I searched the surrounding area. As soon as I found the body, I notified you guys in homicide. Made sure no one left the diner from that point on. And sure we didn't have to deal with anyone trying to play vigilante. All today's money is in the cash register. Only a manager knows the code for the safe. Final question. Could you describe the card that was in lot 4? Sorry, I'm no good with cards. They all look the same to me. We called for the ambulance right away after seeing what that brute on the scooter did to the poor waitress's arm. Very good. Now, can you describe the car that was parked in lot 4 when this was all this was happening? Sorry, no, we, don't remember, did we, sweetums? I got here within a few minutes of the 911 call. The local cops arrived quickly to dispatch and notified them at the same time they sent me out because the caller said the waitress had been attacked. Sorry, Detective, but no, I didn't get the car that damaged mine. It's fine, please. I don't want to pursue it. Very well. What was your order, by the way? Chicken Royale meal with garlic sauce. Why? Sure you didn't ask for extra sour sauce? Perfectly sure, Detective. Interesting. Oh, there is more I can do. Okay. Strange that only the foreigners are able to describe it, eh, Roy? Actually, Cliff, that part makes perfect sense to me. It's what happened on the rooftop I'm baffled by. That part may have to wait for another day. Around the building. Tire has been shot. Man is not breathing. He's soaked from head to toe. A melee weapon. Okay. Oh! That's just a hand. Alright. A water tower fell. Okay. So it got cut or somehow. This got blasted too. Okay, I've got everything. So someone came up here, did something to all of this, and then the water came. It splashed him, but I don't think that's what killed him. Okay. How another order? So lot 4, he says 2 burger royale meals. We're just gonna keep calling it royale. 2 chicken royale meals and a meat surprise wrap. And then everybody agrees that it's a chicken royale meal. But he says tomato, she says barbecue, and he says garlic sauce, which is not something that's on here. Interesting. So yeah, and she agrees that it's 2 burger royale, 2 chicken, and a meat surprise. What's the sour sauce, though? Well, that's that. And some bearded guy just stole the extra sour sauce. Do I really have to fill in everything? I guess I do. Two or a few are incorrect. Oh, alright. Like, pesto is not sour. Yes, it could be barbecue. Nope. What's my series of events? A bearded man stole the food and sauce as it was being delivered to lot 2. Probably parked in lot 4. I don't... Some of the blanks on foot. Somehow the blank... Oh, the one water tower fell, killing one gangster? In the same way, the door, oops, was opened. In which someone, somehow, blank a blank. Okay, so those are car tire tracks. Those are tire tracks. And these are the bike tracks. I'm assuming that's 5, because they ordered 5 things. And... stole the bearded man's... So he's not the bearded man. After pursued by some of the gangsters on foot. Okay. But what did they steal? That's the thing. Okay, so he's lying. Because there is no garlic sauce. There's no sour sauce either. Unless I'm like imagining shit. There's barbecue, tomato, pesto, and cucumber. Man in the red jacket sped away on a scooter. Then the cook stormed out the kitchen and cried, "Some bearded guy just stole the extra sour sauce." Straight after, all the young gentlemen left in the most magnificent car, painted like a tiger it was, a tiger with a lion's mane, and went back to our meals. A few minutes later, they heard distant thunder, odd given the fine weather. So yeah, that's the gang, kids. Is the sour sauce code for something? And I'm just not catching it? A few minutes. One call, local cops very quickly too. So yeah, the safe never got opened. Okay, but he's got green handprints on him. And there's green on here. Like, I guess there's green here too. So, did he get something on his hands? There's something broken here. No idea what he's filling. And for some reason, their stories don't line up with the sauces for Lot 2. Which is so weird. Especially since 2 of the sauces are supposedly not even on this list. Like, that's clearly the only thing wrong. Did he just not order any sauce at all? Okay. So he just ordered the meal 0 sauce. Why are you lying about that? That's a weird fucking thing to lie about. Incorrect. Yeah, because I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing. Okay. A bearded man stole food and quote-unquote sauce as they were being delivered to Lot 2. He's bringing out the order for Lot 2 when all of a sudden some bearded freak whizzed up on me a scooter, twisted around and snatched the bag right out of my hand. So he stole the bag of food. But was there something else in it besides the food? And is cash? Drugs? Okay. So now I've got 2 or fewer incorrect. Drugs. So this last sentence makes sense. When the bearded man got downstairs, a fight broke out in which someone somehow lost a hand. Which is this. Because the tire tracks from the car keep going. Because they kind of... So his bike stops here, and then they're running... And I assume the water washed out all the other footsteps. So they're going up here. They went up the fire escape. You can see there are multiple sets of footprints here. He does something that causes somebody else. It causes this guy to die, apparently. Although I wouldn't think that would kill you. A car that had been parked in lot 4. And I'm assuming it's 5 because there were 5 food orders that were listed out, and those were exactly the same. For that lot. It was only lot 2. Like, how was I supposed to know it was drugs? Like, I was just guessing on that. But apparently that's what it was. Five gangsters gave chase and... Oh. Shot the bearded man's, tire. There we go. Hey! Hey, hey! Yeah! A bearded man snatched a bag of food from a diner employee, but unbeknownst to him, the diner was controlled by a gang. Oh, okay, and the bag contained drugs. Some of the gang members chased the thief down, but he managed to incapacitate 2 of them in an unusually destructive way. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how I was supposed to infer the drugs thing. Mayor Meredith lashed it out at cops. The mayor of New Wells explained police the city's growing drug problem and raises questions of possible corruption within the force. Moira Meredith made the remarks at a press conference yesterday, which she called to discuss her ongoing heritage project. Excuse me. She said, drugs are flooding our city and the fault lies solely with our police. Sure. At best, their leadership is incompetent and must change. At worst, we'll need a full-scale inquiry into possible corruption. A spokesman for New Wales Police Narcotics Division said, "Our officers are doing the best that any department could do. Investigations are underway in all known high crime areas of the city, but so far no major drug labs have been located. The investigation will continue as usual, and the manufacturers will be found." Okay. I'm gonna guess that's weekends. So, we know some gang, headed by someone, was one of two drug makers in New Wells. Somebody gained someone's, I bet, trust by working on the blank and gave advice that weakened the other gang. Okay. Trouble Unleashed. A tragic day at the races. Dog or horses? Neither? What is that? That is not a dog or a horse. Emergency release. Body lip. A gunshot wound. Those are dogs. Okay. 2 to 3 p.m. feed dogs. 3 p.m. onwards prep for race and run errand for HB. Number 17 has become overly protective. Easier just to keep by my side at all times. The pistol has been recently fired. A lockpicking kit. Tools. Zira. Good thing we got here before they could get rid of the body. Find anything, Roy? It looks like something happened at the office as well. I'll be damned how they get past those 2 guards. I have a theory. I'll have to check some details. Anything else? How'd your interviews go? It's interesting, Cliff. They're evasive, but I'm not sensing any outright lies, except perhaps this vet business. Okay, so I have a theft and a death and a new color. Oh, it's times. That makes sense. I'm like, what's this color? Oh. I took a hit for that guy. I hope he got what he came here for. Now I just gotta collect myself and keep away from those cops. So you didn't see anything? Not at the kennels. I must apologize. I did see 2 men running away from the office. Then someone else went up to the door a little bit later. To describe the person, not really. I was distracted by the sound of the race starting and that lovely polka-dotted dog. I had good money on her. I've been here all day. I will say I did hear some people around the office area making a commotion. Hear what they were saying. One was hurling insults at Mrs. Bauer, saying she ruined their business and that she's the mayor's pet. Insulting Hildegard Bauer here seems unwise and unwarranted. Miss Bauer is a hard worker and she always finds time to support her favorite girl. I was waiting in line to make my bet. Some guy in a big coat shoved past, calling out for Benny. Did he find him? I don't know. He searched around for a moment, then suddenly ran off towards those wooden gates. Okay, nothing is missing, just like last time. All they did was cause a mess. Okay. No, I'm here all day. Keep it locked up when I'm not. Now, could you hurry this up, detective? I have all meetings in this office, and your presence is not conducted to business. Our restoration works. So sorry about the mess. Benny knocked over the plant, which hit the stuff off the shelf, but I gathered up all 7 items, and nothing seems broken. Lock is scratched and damaged. Is Benny a dog? That's all the stuff that was on her thing. Twizzle, Jess, Godsend, Maggie. Got here after the races finished. I saw the dogs had gotten out and knew something was wrong. That's what I found Leah like that. Looking a little worse to worry yourself. Oh, this. You don't need to worry about me, officer. Just some roughhousing. I almost didn't see you up there. Did you know anything about what happened? I just come down from north side of town. I don't know much about this place. I think someone in the big coat entered the kennels. 3-day cassette tape is full. I was with Leo before it happened. He told me to call that Zero was ready for pickup. Pickup? We take to the vet. Zero's one of our dogs. Ray's sick. You probably don't want to get too close. Somewhere here. Oh. Friday races. Ben reserved with Kennel Master. Benny is indeed 17. Billy was 27. Devin is kind of overly protective, easy just to keep by my side at all times. Is there a Twizzle on here? There was. Okay, so Twizzle and Jess and Maggie and Godsend are all dogs. So these are employees. On time up and posted to chase off a troublemaker while the race is happening. Is this your usual post? Mister, it is now. We had a break-in on Tuesday night, so we're not letting anyone slide. We're keeping tight watch in this office day and night. Oh. So you're the door guard? Keep Indiers out. Yellow jackets work in pairs, stupid jerks. Okay. So those are gang members, Indiers, which is what this guy is. Got a new shipment of 6 items going out to the new asset today. The usual method should work. Let him in for pickup at 3:45. I'll be out grabbing a seat. Also, if the blonde comes whining again, tell him to suck it up and keep working with the Tsar. If he can't defend himself against a one-handed man, it's his own damn problem. The Tsars are a useful part of this organization. HB. Okay. I'm always by Miss Bauer's side. I don't talk to the police. Just record, can you tell me about the victim? Did he have any enemies? People who would wish him harm. Thanks. Okay, so you are the bodyguard. And I need to look for a one-armed man. Well, he looks like he's missing a pinky, but that's not one arm. So yeah, that's an Andiers guy. Oh. That is not the right one. Hey is the Tsar, because he's one-handed. See the guy who got his arm cut off in the last one? Is he our kennel master? Okay. She's the one. And that lovely polka dotted dog. I had good money on her. Go away. Go away. I'm not sure about that one. I wonder if this one is Benny. This is the only one dog we don't know the name of. And yeah, that's all the stuff that was in her on her office desk. Oh. No more slums. Heritage building renovation plans. Moira promises. Hildegard delivers. Meet BRW board. Read heritage projects. Ensure MM absent. Meet with restaurant staff. Restock replenishment and new security measures. Okay. I don't like that there's so many blanks. Okay. A break-in Tuesday night. Chess? Maybe? One chess. Twizzle. Chess. Hey! Cool! Got that at least. The easy one. Because she had the thing that says Jess on it here. Okay, so there's a drill, a square, a thing, a reel, a triangle thing, a circle thing, and something that looks like a bottle of glue. Oh, this radio thing. So the drill, the reel, the circle thing, that must be the box, the radio, and then a microphone? Maybe that's the triangle. One, two, three, four, five, six. There are 6 things there. So what was the 7th thing? And why were they all in a chest for Zira. Okay, it has to be the Andir gang. Broke into the office. They stole... meetings. Because Wednesday is that, and Thursday was that, which would have been after the break-in. I don't know if they actually stole anything. Well, it can't be knocked, because there would have to be a word in between. A knocked, a shelf. Oh, actually, I know what it is. They stole nothing, but left a microphone to record the track owners' meetings. On Friday, day at blank. But what time? So he's fed the dogs. 3 p.m. onwards, prep for race, then run errand for HB. Where's that dog's name? Benny knocked the shelf down. 6 items. 7th object. Nothing is missing, just like last time. Yep. I don't know about the times, though, is the thing. No, it happened after 3. That was when the race started. This is a shift from troublemaker while the race is happening. And that's this guy. Okay. So, she mentioned a dog with polka dots, which is Twizzle. So that would be the 410 race. Oh. 410, the blank and the blank were busy blank blank blank. One member of the Andir gang distracted the door guard while the other tried to collect the microphone. Okay, so this guy is also then a part of the game. Because this thing is a 3-day cassette tape and it's full. Oh, tape recorder. One tape recorder. I left a tape recorder. That is the correct word. On Friday at 4:10. 2 people were busy. Something, something, something. I know it's not probably one of the dogs. That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna say that's 3 p.m. The Kennel Master knocked the shelf down. Kennel Master left with 6 items. Whoop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But what was the 7th item? I don't need that. Like, is that meant to be the tape recorder? Tape recorder, which had been in the plant? Around 4:10. Someone saw the track owners. No. Yeah, this is 6 items going out. The usual method should work. Let him in for pickup at 3:45. I'll be out grabbing a seat. Actually, so I want 3 fur 3:45. So, yeah, I think that's him. I took a hit for that guy. I hope he got what he came here for. Which I think would be him. Is it Jess? 2 or fewer incorrect. Was Jess in the first race? Yes, she was. Not the door guard. The track owner. Hey! Okay. We're getting somewhere, somehow. Okay. So, on Friday at 3:45 p.m., the Kennel Master went to collect 7. So, it should be 6 items from the shelf. After Benny knocked the shelf down, the Kennel Master left with 7 items. The 7th object was a tape recorder, which had been in the plant. Which I think is what I'm supposed to infer from all, like, the dirt around here. Is that Benny was a dog? All distracted over the something. The North Sider shot the Kennel Master, I bet is how that ends. I saw the Kennel Master's note and went looking for Benny. When he saw that Benny was a dog, he went to the kennels. All distracted over the tape recorder, the Northsider shot the Kennel Master. Okay. I'm amazed I managed to get that. Brain hurts. Good thing I'm only doing 2 more of these. Hopefully they're not all this difficult. Okay. So at 3:45, we know that time exactly. The Kennel Master went to collect 6 items from the shelf. After Benny knocked the shelf down, the Kennel Master left with 7 items. The 7th object was the tape recorder, which had been in the plant. At around 4:10, the Northsider, the guy who got into the office, saw the Kennel Master's note and went looking for Benny. When he saw that Benny was a dog, he went to the kennels. While distracted over the tape recorder, the Northsider shot the Kennel Master. Maybe it's not that. The Northsider shot the Kennel Master is correct. But no, okay. I think for this one I am going to go take a peek at what it is. Give me a second here. So I guess I can go here. Gotta do security verification. I am not a robot, Cloudflare. Don't worry. Okay. The guide has censored images. It's very funny. Okay. Of course, the show spoiler does not work on here. Why? God damn it. Is there really one of those damn pages that won't work on Firefox for some reason? I hate those. Table of contents. Trouble Unleashed. Okay, Friday at 3:45 p.m. the Kennel Master went to collect 6 items from the shelf. After Benny knocked the shelf down, the Kennel Master left with 7 items. The 7th object was a tape recorder which had been in the plant. Yep. 4:10 p.m. the Northsider saw the Kennel Master's note and went looking for Benny. When he saw that Benny was a dog, he went to the kennels. Oh well. Really? Okay. While fighting over the tape recorder. How is that still incorrect? At 3:45 p.m., the Kennel Master went to collect 6 items from the office. Fine fucking office. To get the dirt on the Bowers, 2 members of the rival Andir gang planted a recording device in Hildegard's office. When they returned to collect 3 days later, it had been mistakenly moved to the kennels as part of a secret delivery. That's how I was supposed to know he was fighting. His coat was torn. During the struggle to take back the recording device, one of the Andirs shot Leo, the Kennel Master. Miss Bauer, the project continues to show promise. Our new friend's offer to power seems to have been more than just an attempt to save his own life. Offer of power, okay. And I think if he hadn't hit your restaurant, the Andirs may have been the ones who found him. Communication has been somewhat tricky, although he doesn't look it. He is speaking Lemurian, but it sounds like some ancient version of what I speak. Luckily, Albionian is improving every day. Oh, is the guy, the bearded guy, what's his face, who got the Lemurian in his head? Tim. Hey, for days we can often meet in the middle. I know we haven't been able to get Zira moved out yet, but we're ready to continue phase 2 testing of the Disarranger as soon as you are. 2 letters. Mr. Putti, your update is appreciated. The Andirs may not have gotten their hands on him, but what they did get from us endangers our whole operation. If our naive benefactor learns what we've been doing, things will sour very quickly. I will bring the supplies myself, keep an ear to the ground. If we see any signs that she knows phase 2 testing will need to be done on an accelerated schedule. No, it's Moira Meredith. Okay. Hildegard Bauer. It's one of 2 somethings and New Wells. Hildegard Bauer gained Moira Meredith's trust probably by working on the blank and gave advice that weakened the Andir gang. I'm going to assume. Although, wasn't the other gang that got ganked not the Andiers, but somebody else? Okay. As revenge, the Andir gang stole something in Hildegard Bauer's office, maybe so they could obtain something that the Northsider gang don't have producing, selling. Something. They gave this something to probably Moira Meredith, if I had to guess. We'll see how right that all is. The Raid, a story in 4 parts. Let's take stock. What do we know? It's a strange one, Roy. We had eyes on this place all morning. Our guys confirmed that the boss lady and her gangsters are still on the top floor as we pulled up. We secured the front and all the stairs. They must still be in here somewhere. Phase 2 test outcome. Low, little scramble, mind mostly same, mixed up events, same way every time. Pattern A. Medium, more scramble, things change, people, things look different, pictures wrong, like mind force, normal story, even if it means pictures no match good. Events mixed same way each time. Pattern B. High. Big scramble, strange pictures, even actions abstract. Mind no care for real story now, just follow pictures it see. Pictures match good, but very strange. Events mixed, same way every time. Pattern C. This one stay forever. Function checking. Hey! It's the idol. No give or take. Now I call Disranger fair translation, I think. Small effect, heat change evens out. Known effect, matter warps, pulls, extrudes. See phase 2 test. A little woman says test faster. Vibration to crystal cannot extend, destroys, amplifying device. Vibrations can be sent, pump effect straight to ears. Good report for the little woman. So yeah, this is the guy. As rumors fly, Mayor Meredith announces press conference. Okay. They bump into Giant Whale and run away. Okay. Headphones. Are stuck. Subject A testing form. What did you think of the cartoon? Hilarious. Describe the cartoon's 4 stages. A jellyfish saw a dolphin and got scared. It turned out the wall was a giant whale. The dolphin escaped and a submarine hit a wall. Oh. Ah! A vampire and his minions chased the dolphin and the submarine. Okay. Pattern A. Jellyfish saw a dolphin and got scared. The vampire and his minion chased the dolphin in a submarine. Dolphin escaped. Turned out the whale was a giant whale. Yep. Okay. So this is the same thing. Do you think of cartoon tragic and profound? A man and his wife followed an ambulance in the car. A girder was shown to be attached to a bridge. The ambulance sped away and the car crashed into the girder. A cat ran from the ambulance. Okay. Oh, wrong one. More scrambled, things change, people, things like different pictures wrong, like Mind Force normal story, even if it means pictures no match good. Events mix same way each time. Pattern B. So is this last one gonna be pattern C? Yeah, same video. Subject C. What did you think of cartoon? A divine revelation. A teardrop evaporated, so the two-headed fig twig found the world's edge. An orchid with tender stalks sailed over the teardrop as it drifted by. That's probably that one. Beyond the world's edge lay a vast and snowy mountain. The fig twig applauded as it searched for the teardrop. Okay. I can't talk to the cops, man. They'll kill me. Okay. Just give me something, anything. Okay, at some point that guy went berserk and ripped off his shirt, and it seemed like the boss saw something that panicked her. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be fun. What happened here? It all started with the ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent and they jumped through the hoop. Okay, what next? That's all you're getting from me. I've already said too much. Here, Officer Martins, we go. Okay, first the angels danced on the robot's finger, and the second twin swallowed them whole. Then I liberated myself, and Trip Top admired the silver string of my bow, so then maybe that's that one. Next, the angels were destined to pass into the second twin's bowels and be rescued from them by an armored horse. Incorrect. Okay. Utterly useful. I'm still missing a spot. Oh, hey, there's the tiger car. That's the first floor, that's the second floor, yep. Oh, him? Okay, he has a mic on him. Okay. Oh boy. I just have to do this all my fucking self. Awesome. Love that for me. Big scramble, strange pictures, even actions abstract. Mind no care for real story now, just follows pictures it see. Pictures match good, but very strange. Events mixed same way every time. Oh, okay. So then, he says the teardrop evaporated, so the two-headed fig found the world's edge. So that is the third thing. Oh, it says it here, actually, one. So the first thing is the third thing. The second thing is the first thing. And the third thing is the last? Except it's still saying incorrect. Okay, how does he arrange it again in here? First, then I liberated myself. Next, the angels. Okay, and then finally. But it should be the second thing first, then the fourth thing, then the first thing, and then the third thing. Okay. And second guy. There we go. Okay. Translation. Oh boy. Silver string has to be wire. And I think the robot's finger is the girder. Armored horse is the car. The angels danced on the robot's finger, and the second twin swallowed them whole. Spell's building, maybe? Yeah, this is the girder here. Like, silver string makes sense as the wire, and that's the thing that spooked the boss. But who are the angels? I guess it has to be gangsters. What's open book? And what's the twin? Maybe the twin is the building? And what's bowels? So something caused him to undress, and the boss freaks out from the wire attached to him. So the boss sent the gangsters away. Maybe its window is the open book? They went through the window because then they crossed the girder and into the other building. And then they went downstairs and drove out through a car. Parking garage, maybe? Hey! Nice. Okay. Boy. So, undercover cop. Removed shirt. Boss. Saw wire. Boss ordered evacuation. Gangsters exited via window. Gangsters traverse girder. Gangsters building. Entered building. Gangsters drove car. Hey! Oh boy. Oof. The gangsters were experimenting with a device that disarranged memories. The most affected, the test subjects, revealed that he was an undercover cop. The boss realized they had to flee with the workshop surrounded. The only way of reaching the car was via a girder that could get them to the neighboring building. Yeah, a target that looked like a lion. And yeah, what's his name? The historian guy. Lead investigator Roy Sampson. After completing my investigation of 1A Francis Circle, I've come to a terrible realization. If this disarranger can do to others what it did to Officer Martins, there's no telling how dangerous it could be. Physical destruction, mental incapacitation, an insidious method of application. The wrong hands, it could do unspeakable things, and it appears to be in the wrong hands as we speak. I have to find out what they plan to do with it next. Okay. I guess crime families? I thought they're gangs, but favor by working on the Heritage Project. No, they didn't sell. They planted a where is the tape recorder in Hildegard's office so they could obtain crime families is your favorite electricity, tape recorder, drugs, anger, chicken, evidence. The Northsider gang was selling drugs. They gave this evidence to Moira Meredith. How do I unlock the next one? Announced a surprise press conference. So that would be Moira Meredith. Called for accelerated testing of a their device or weapon. A weapon that could scramble people's memories using a sound? Using sound. Okay. The Northsider gang, headed by Hildegard Bauer, was one of two. Crime families still does not sound right to me, but I guess it's the only thing that works. I love the chicken is just a word in here. And New Wells. Hildegard Bauer gained Moira Meredith's favor by working on the Heritage Project and gave advice that stopped? No. Okay. Weakened the Andir gang. As revenge, the Andir gang planted a tape recorder in Hildegard Bauer's office so they could obtain evidence that the Northsider gang was selling drugs. They gave this evidence to Moira Meredith. When Moira Meredith announced a surprise press conference, Hildegard Bauer called for accelerated testing of a... I wish it had device. And testing of a chicken. Oh, is that why they all got the sauce wrong? Scrambles people's memories using sound. Like, that sounds right. to grind new wells. Hildegard Bauer gained Boy Meredith's favor by working on the Heritage Project and gave advice that weakened the Andir Gang. To manage the Andir Gang planted a tape recorder in Hildegard Bauer's office so they could obtain evidence. The the Bauer Gang? Alright. It was apparently Bauer, not Northside. I guess that makes sense since it was the Northside guy who was working against them. Okay. Unraveling. Full of sound and fury. Oh boy. The tubes have been cut. Yes, go deflate her, ruin her, poison her, deflate her. He looked at my wonder skull. Why does it make him worry? He is crazed. No, I will not be silenced, for I am a fool. I heed no hero. Oh boy. They went fucking trippy on this one. So this is the snake. I shot the snake to... A sad day. This is a scrambled memory, I bet. He looked at my wonder school. Why does it make him worry? He is crazed. Here I am, but then I go. The work bell rings and the king arrives. The good twin must be let in. His departure creates a void. A hero is here, but is rebuffed. The void is filled by the evil twin. He hides his nature and unpicks his brother's work. The eyes and ears gather. Attack the balloon? There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, that was a lot of fucking names. Oh boy. I bet that's the Heritage Project as a cover to manufacture drugs. Moira Meredith planned to announce her retirement. I guess I should actually look and see what everything is. I'm not sure what Roy's looking for, but I suppose it's not my concern. Just gotta grab some backup. Okay, reporter should be here in about an hour. I have to wait until after the conference to get a coffee. Get a coffee. 8 a.m. Moira and security arrived. 8:30 Greg from Sonic Solutions arrived. 9:10 Greg from Sonic Solutions left. 9:45 Roy Sampson arrived. Left. The speakers are hardwired to the podium. Okay. That's Miss Meredith to you, and it's not just the phone. Walkie-talkies hardwire the speaker. I'm not sure if I believe sound can be that dangerous. Class 3 labs. After cleaning illicit materials, see drug schedule. Building may be returned to regular use. Class 4 labs. For public safety, buildings harboring Class 4 labs must be destroyed. People of New Wells have to take responsibility here. It's my resignation. Okay. So resignation. And that Hildegard Bauer had been using the Heritage Project as a cover to manufacture drugs. I don't know. I assume the emitter is the crossbow. Being used by Secunda. That's reporters. Their security. The roster. Is that the speaker? And that's... No, the snake must be the microphone. That Hildegard, and that's the receiver? No, incorrect. Ability that the Heritage Project is meant to keep the buildings of our community safe. Now that I've become an agent of destruction, but I am not alone in this. Phone and 3 walkie-talkies. I wish I hadn't turned him away more. Roy's a trustworthy man. If he says the phone is a risk, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay. They saw your setup as I left. The microphone is hardwired to the speakers and they're facing away from the mayor. That's right, Mr. Sampson. Good. I'm not too worried about the speakers. They only want to hit her, not the whole crowd. They need something close to her face and they don't have that. Something wrong? Let me show you something, detective. A speaker and the microphone contain the same basic internal components. When wired as a speaker, electrical signals are converted into sound. When wired as a microphone, sound is converted into electrical signals. If you see this note, did I leave my uniform in your locker by accident? I don't have a spare. Mine's been gone since it was out to the cleaners yesterday. Thanks, Paul. Oh, Roy Sampson warned Moira Meredith and her security that sound could be dangerous. What was his name? Greg. Take Greg from Sonic Solutions Roy Sampson worried that the microphone could become a speaker. And looking at the microphone, Roy Sampson realized a bodyguard. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, one more thing. Danger, renovation. Idiot, senseless killing gets you caught. This way we go unnoticed and no one can trust our information ever again, provided this works as well as it did in testing. Inspector should get moving as well. Secunda should know all the necessary details, Miss Bauer. I still think we should just kill her. No one can besmirch the name of Hildegard Bauer. Oh, wait. Radio signal, a folded set of overalls. Arbash, Arbash, Ago. Ket Samal, trust in Echo Secundus. Radio signal, a portable microphone. So I do think this is Moira. Okay. No. Okay, yeah, those are the two speakers. That's not the roster. Well, but that makes sense. That's the only word it could be. And yeah, that has to be your security. And then that's the speaker, which is now the microphone, and the microphone, which is the speaker. I guess I could switch those around, maybe. Okay. Okay, security, emitter. Oh, this is receiver. Is that the only thing I had wrong? Yes, okay. Okay, good. I got that wrong, right, at least. Okay. Moira, no, not Moira Meredith. Hildegard Bauer planned to... I can't be scrambling. Scrambling her memory. Okay, the microphone was a bodyguard had no, our gangster had disguised himself as a sound technician and attached something to the microphone for here, the microphone, so Roy Sampson thought I don't have wire. Receiver? Two or fewer incorrect. Emitter? And that Hildegard Bauer using heritage product as a cover to manufacture drugs. Hey, Hildegard Bauer planned to stop Moira by scrambling her memory. Correct. Roy Sampson warned Moira Meredith and her security that sound could be dangerous. Talking to Greg from Sonic Solutions, Roy Sampson worried that the microphone could become a speaker. Yep. After returning to the conference and looking at the roster. Oh. Where's roster? There it is. Okay, that was my only word, and I was never gonna get that was wrong. Okay, we got a new clock. Everything's normal again, I guess. Where did Roy end up? He was guarding this side of the street. Unhand me, I don't know what that woman told you, but I run a legitimate business and he brutalized my employees. Man is dead. Against the odds we rise, not as conquerors, but as protectors of a galaxy that will remember this day forever. Am I a historian or history? Or escape his weapon or hunger my services? Okay. What the hell? Oh boy. Okay. That one. that maybe that one. So they fought. So he's still got his helmet on. And he punches the helmet off. And he takes the gun. Oh, there is one more before that. He sees that, he drops the gun and this guy shoots it. Hey! Okay. After the arrest of Hildegard Bauer, Roy Sampson saw that Echo Secunda had escaped into an abandoned store. Okay. Roy Sampson followed Echo Secunda, but was ambushed. During the fight, Roy Sampson and Echo Secunda both lost their earmuffs. Echo Secunda then took Roy Sampson's gun and prepared to... No, that's killed. Shoot. Go away for a moment. Oh, suddenly Roy Sampson activated the Disarranger, which scrambled both of their memories. As a final act, Roy Sampson took back his gun and shot the Disarranger. Hey! Nice. Okay. I just have to fucking figure out this jazz. Okay. Oh, this is even going back. Okay, so he was hungry. He saw that they killed his horse. He cut down that. They captured him. They took him to her, and she wanted to do that. Okay. And then this is early stuff. He killed somebody. He escaped. Okay. They're heading away. Follow. They're going to... That happens. That. And then he gets the thing. Okay. Oh boy. After escaping the asylum, Secunda followed the idol to the TV station. He salvaged its last working parts to create the Disarranger. When he was captured by the SARS, Hildegard offered to help Secunda by turning the Disarranger into a more powerful weapon. 2 or fewer incorrect. Okay. So, I guess, yeah, just here. So, he escapes the asylum. I don't want that anymore. Secunda followed the idol to the TV station, correct. He salvaged its last working parts to create the Disarranger. When he was captured by the SARS, because I don't have, that's the only option I have. Hildegard offered to help Secunda turn the Disarranger into a more powerful weapon. I wish I could zoom in on that. Snooze that for a second. I said I didn't want this anymore, but that is incorrect. Followed the idol to the TV station. He salvaged his last surging persecution. Sorry, Secunda. Oh. Secunda offered to help Hildegard by turning the Disarranger into more powerful. Okay. Woo! I had my order mixed up there a little. So. Oh boy. But that's the first DLC. After saving Mayor Meredith from having her memories disarranged by the Bowers, Roy chased down Secunda and the Disarranger. In order to take up both threats, Roy chose to sacrifice his own memories so that he could disarrange Secunda's. He took back his gun to destroy the Disarranger. Oh hey, it's Tessa. So, what are you in for? Solved it. The Rugden made a sauce out of this gum chewer. Can't believe we have to work with this guy. Hey, Roy Sampson is still the finest detective we have. If he says he solved it, then he solved it. Ah, here it is, Rugtam. So the landlord did it. Oriel Toussaint, there we go. I've been seeing the patient for a few months now, and his progress has been interesting. On certain days, he retains his defiant attitude, while on others he is far more amiable. Regardless, he persists in his strange perception of the world. Defiant Oriel speaks a form of Lemurian, although when I send transcripts to translators, they tell me it makes no sense. This seems to match my experience with the amiable Oriel. He speaks Albion, at least to some degree. When asked to recount our sessions, he understands the question, but relays events consistently out of order and uses strange terms. He refers to me as Snowman, perhaps due to my white coat. I found recent success with Oriel by giving him access to a typewriter. He types out large passages in Albion and Lemurian and is compiling them into a larger work. The amiable Oriel seems excited about what he is writing, describing it as wondrous crumbs from the devil. If I can help him find happiness moving forward, then I suppose I too would call it wondrous. Oh boy. And that was the first of 4 DLCs. But we did it. Awesome. So the Lemurian Phoenix is probably going to be at Tessa again. And then the Age of Restraint, why do you keep doing that, headphone cord, will be Echo Secundus again. Actually, what he was really like in the past, I'm sure. I have no idea about what the Curse of the Last Reaper is going to be about, though. Unless it has something to do, hook up to the OG game. So, yeah. Even if this has been intense brain workout for me, it's still a lot of fun. I actually used my hint system less than I thought I would, so that's good for me. I just had to use it sometimes because I got my word order wrong. And, you know, in retrospect, thinking about it, it's like, oh yeah, that makes more sense. But I'm tired, so I'm gonna end it here today. Thank you all for joining me. And then, yeah, next Sunday we will do the next DLC. So in 3 weeks, we will be done with Rise of the Golden Idol, and we move on to something else. Not quite sure what yet. I do have a few other puzzle games I have in my backlog of games. So definitely got some options. But thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.